our democracy going live stream for the first time. Well, I guess I'll start out with some Trump news. Trump is go ahead and doing his garbage. The judge told him in court to go ahead and not make any hate speech or anything like that, and he wasn't going to put a gag order this time, but if he did, then it would be because of him doing hate speech. Of course, he went right to Mar-a-Lago and did exactly that. I have a clip here from Fox News to hear what he had to say. Such nonsense. You hear the laugh track they put in there, that's funny. Anyway, that's the clip from his nonsense saying the judge hates him and everything. Of course, that's going to possibly incite violence. So I can't imagine if Trump got a gag order. I don't think he could even stick to it. I think this is going to end with him putting himself in jail. Or maybe house arrest. I don't know which it's going to be. Well, you know, Trump is considering his antics, so who knows what the heck's going on. But we also got Fox News in the news there with that Dominion voting machine. And they see what else I can find here that we might want to... well, there are some 6 delusional posts from Trump. But they're from Midas Touch Network, so I can't go ahead and show you those, I don't believe. But Ukraine's doing well. They kicked the Russians out of Bakhmut. So now we have Putin threatening all kinds of stuff, like Russia warns of countermeasures because Finland joined NATO, you know, so why wouldn't they? I mean, they invaded Ukraine. They want protection, and the best protection they have was for everybody to band together against Russia. Also, another Ukraine-related thing is that a communications agent for Vladimir Putin defected to the United States, and he was responsible for secure communications for Putin, between Putin and whoever he wanted to talk to. So he defected over here, and of course I'm sure he's told the Americans exactly what's up. He fears for his life, which is natural because I'm sure Putin's not happy about it, but that's the way that goes, and that's how Ukraine is still fighting for their democracy. They don't want to be autocratic ruled. They want to have democracy, and they're fighting for it. So this is their independence war. So we need to make sure we can give them enough weapons and things that they need to win this war, because if they don't, I believe Russia's going to try to take other places, and they're already trying to mess with Moldova. So, you know, it's a big mess over there. And then, of course, we got Jim Jones, who is believe it or not, the head of the Judiciary Committee, and he's not even an attorney. He never even passed the bar. He just rolls up his sleeves and tries to look like one. They're trying to interfere into the state court, criminal court investigation of Donald Trump, and indictment, and all that good stuff. And they keep sending letters, and Alvin Bragg sent them a letter that what they're doing is illegal, which it is. Federal government can't interfere in state court matters, so he's, letting his cult side be seen. That's what CPAC is, cult pack. Yeah, I'll be glad when all this stuff is completely out of our government and system and people start acting normal again. I don't know if there'll ever be a Republican Party again, but there may be something else, you know, and some kind of other opposing party, which is good and healthy for our democracy. But yeah, also Jim Jones is subpoenaing people, he's trying to subpoena people who worked with Alvin Bragg or do work with Alvin Bragg, or people who did before. And Alvin Bragg, once again, is the district attorney in New York, the one that brought the indictment against Trump, which a lot of other people, like the guy that on the podcast Justice Matters, he seems to think there's going to be other indictments, which he has other ones coming down. There's the one in Georgia, which I think is just finally the 11,680 votes. And then we got the electors, the fake electors, they're going to be charged. I don't know if they know it, but they will know it soon. So it's been a long time coming, but at least we're getting some justice. Trump got away with so much stuff, and he still continues to get away with stuff, but I don't think that's going to go on very long, considering the judge already told him not to go and incite violence or hate rhetoric anywhere. And what did he do? He did exactly that at Mar-a-Lago. So we got him still being a thorn in everybody's backside. So that's what's going on with that. There's so much nonsense that goes on in the government up there. I was considering being a politician at one time, but it's just too much drama. I think my head would explode. Just way, way too much drama. It continues, you know. So now what remains to be seen is that for a temporary period here, I think because Trump was indicted, his base, the lunatics that they are, has decided to, you know, up his support. But I don't think it's going to last very long. And personally, I think he should pull out of the presidential race. We don't need a criminal president, okay? We already had one already. He was our president, and he wasn't a very good one. We couldn't wait to get rid of him. And if we let him back near anything near power now, he's going to try to destroy everything because he's got a chip on his shoulder from not winning the 2020 election. So who knows what's going to go on. Oh, and then we've got that Judge Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court. He, I don't know how I've never seen any Supreme Court justices be removed, but I understand you have to impeach them. But he's been accepting millions and millions of dollars of funding and all kinds of extra money and use of yachts and jet planes and everything without declaring any of it on his income statements. So I think that's illegal, and he said that somebody in the Supreme Court advised him that he didn't have to report any of that. And then they're asking him, well, who is it? And he hasn't really said who yet. I think he just made it up. And considering who his wife is, that MAGA lady, I don't know what's going to go on with that. But see, what I'm talking about is the drama in politics. It's just way crazier than I'd want to deal with. It is a hard job. And then, you know, having to deal with the foreign policy stuff going on right now. We got Putin out of his mind, and China threatening to go after, Taiwan? Yeah, so... And then, of course, everybody has an opinion out there. Some people saying, oh, Trump won't survive. Other people saying, oh, he'll get more votes. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we just sit back and watch and see what happens. I think also our military has sent some of our fighter warships into the areas near Ukraine. And, of course, Trump has more insane posts, I'm sure, out there off his Truth Social. I haven't gone there yet. I'm going to go there and be reporting to you on another live stream how what it was like there. And maybe I'll pick up some of his insane comments. Anyway, I don't know what else to say that we have out there, but this is Carla Penn, and this is the Our Democracy web podcast. This is our first time doing live, so I don't know how I'm doing, but I hope it's okay. China had supposedly, now I'm not saying this is from a reporting spur called Business Basics. I don't know who they are exactly, but it says China's plan to attack Ukraine and make it no Ukraine in 90 days. Well, I sure hope that doesn't happen, because Ukrainians are getting the really bad end of the stick here. They didn't do nothing. They didn't want a war or anything, but of course they're being attacked. So, with that, the reporting, and Trump going crazy, doing all kinds of stupid stuff and saying stupid things, I'm wondering if they're going to drag him back into court. And the judge is going to say, you know, I told you not to do this kind of rhetoric, and here you're going to do it. So now put a gag order on you. And how long do you think Trump can keep that gag order? Oh, probably about 5 minutes, maybe at the most. Yeah, and if he doesn't comply with that, then he risks being detained. Oops, excuse me, we have something. Sorry about that, folks. I told you this is my first live stream, so sorry about that. Anyway, I think that's about all on this live stream. I hope it was good, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. I like doing it, and I will see you guys again real soon with some more crazy news from the Trump camp, I guess. Boy, news is going to be really boring when there's no more Trump stuff to report about, but it'll also be a little more normalized like it used to be. But, another thing is Joe Biden's getting a lot of stuff done, I'm telling you, a lot. He's had the insulin capped at $35 a month, which is going to help diabetics incredibly a lot. I don't know I'm not diabetic, so I don't know what the cost was, but I understand could be as much as $200 or more a month. So that's a good thing. We're working on infrastructure, and not to mention the factory that's going to manufacture IC chips here in the United States. That's a big thing that Biden's doing right now, and which is going to put us in a way better situation as far as our economy goes and our world economy, trade goes and everything, because we'll be the ones making the chips here instead of relying on just on Taiwan, because right now everybody knows Taiwan's a little iffy with China thinking that Taiwan belongs to them. I don't know what's going on, but I think all the autocratic leaders of the world are losing their minds. They're just nonsense. We want to take this, we want to own that. It's like, hello, that's another country. Well, everybody, I keep trying to sign off because I don't know how I'm doing, but I hope it was good podcast, and I'll be on again soon with, of course, some more craziness from Trump, like I said, and hopefully some other stuff. So catch you later, folks, and it's been great. Have a good one. Bye-bye.